And good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it happens to be. My name is Woody Collins, and I'm with Congo Helping Hands, and we are here to talk about Congo. So this is another episode, and today we're going to be talking about electricity, the lack thereof, and more electricity being generated. One of the things that I was really impressed, and the reason that I continued to work in Congo over the years, over now it's over 20 years, I've been looking at the resources that the Congo has and hoping that one day that some of those resources would be used for the betterment of its people. There's vast amount of money is being made in the Congo by large corporations and other countries and entities. However, the people see very little of this money. And one of the basic things of it is like electricity, healthcare, education, all those type things. And you look at what's going on now, or what's beginning to start, is the hydro, one of the units of the hydro, and it's basically a turbine of one of the Inga II dams is going to be upgraded. It's going to be upgraded to produce more electricity. Uh, Currently, they have Inga 1 and Inga 2, and those dams produce, and they're run through, powered by the Congo River, and they're operated by the Congo and its consortium of different companies. But the primary use of that electricity is for mining. They actually not to mine, but to process the ore and things like that. Where here in the United States, we use uh, smelting and different things to produce our iron ore and things like that. Where the Congo, you have the capability to produce green electricity, green power, all powered by the Congo River. And that's good. You need an economy built on manufacturing, and that's good. And I applaud them for getting investors to invest in the companies to build these dams. The World Bank has just upgraded Inga 2, Inga 1, and it's good. And if you can build up the industry, then there could be jobs. However, because those jobs are for the most part heavily mechanized, it's not employing, you know, basically localized, meaning to say in the area where they're mining it, there's probably a lot of jobs, but outside of Congo, there's not very many jobs. And I'm looking at it from the standpoint of the electricity. You have the electricity going to these mines, passing by cities, passing by villages, and things like that. But you don't have a district power distribution grid within the Congo like we have. We have power lines running everywhere from one part of the United States to the other part. Uh, so what you have in Congo, you have these power lines being coming from these hydro dams, and they're going directly to the mining industry and powering those. So you have some cities, like the capital city, they get some of its electricity from these dams. Probably some of the cities down in the area of the mining, they get their electricity. However, the vast majority of cities and the vast majority of people do not have access to electricity. It's a dark country. Dark, dark, dark. If you don't do it during the 12 hours of sunlight you have, you don't get it done. So, I'm just hoping at this point in time when they uh, upgrade this one unit, this one turbine on the Inga II dam, that some of that power that is going to be excess power that it's going to be producing will go to the people like they say they're going to go to the people. The article I read says, yeah, most of it is going to go to the mining sector in order for them to increase their capacity. However, some of it is going to go to access to the to increase the access to electricity for the people. But I know that that's going to require a lot of money because most cities don't have a power grid, and the vast majority of those will require upgrading and doing all kinds of things. So it's kind of, I just hope that the tables turn, and for once that statement is true, that it's going to increase access to people, ordinary Congolese who don't have electricity now, that because of they're producing more electricity on Inga uh, uh, Dam 2, that they will be able to get some electricity because their livelihood is being stifled because they do not have electricity now. And so they need electricity in order to be able to, you know, for their local industry, uh, children studying, the health industry. Everybody needs electricity. And right now they're burning generators, fossil fuel generators, and like we're working on something that where we're going to be pumping water with solar panels and stuff, and that's the only way to do it. But we need electricity in order for Congo to really uh, make a better country for its people. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, keep praying and hoping that I see the day where that these companies who are producing all this electricity, they actually start giving access to people, ordinary people, so that their lives can be improved. So join with me and let's look and see whether it happens this time. But I feel in the past they've made promises, but it's very little you can see. Thank you all for stopping by again today, and we will see you tomorrow. And remember, let's get this pandemic under control. Let's wash our hands, socially distance ourselves, wear our masks, and if possible, please get the COVID-19 vaccine. And we hope that this thing comes to an end so that we can be one step back to normalcy. Thank you again, and we will talk with you later.